Yes, everyone, hope we're all good. And a big shout out to everyone out there who likes, shares and comments on this channel. Right, I'm in Bolton. I've only ever been here once before, but I've never really ventured into the town centre. It was a meeting I went to, a Narcotics Anonymous one. But like, just turning up, you can see straight away. You alright? Bolton's a shithole. Bolton's a shithole. Right, it is, to be fair. Look at this. The Alma Inn. This is another town in the city, or the northern city of England, which is run down, deprived, and you know, it's massively got its issues, as we all know. What's the dog's name is?
Nala.
So this is Nala. Nala's a racist, isn't she? Why?
I don't know, it's just my dad. She was a garage dog.
Yeah.
She was a garage dog. So my dad was just like trained her to be a guard dog, and then she ended up racist. Like, my dad's best friend was half Chinese. He'd give her a treat and then bite his ankle.
So anyone who's either from a different nationality?
No, she's not racist to Indians because we're Indian.
Okay, so she's alright with me though.
Yeah, but she's alright with white people, black people. And then, but then suddenly she'll just turn racist and I'm just like, you're an idiot. She's an idiot. So I'm from Bolton. I've lived here all my life. This is Nala.
As you can see, that's Nala. She's a Crosshouse Station.
Yeah, White Owl Station. I'm 15 years old and I volunteer for Homeless Age UK, and I've done that for the past year or so, and it's really good charity, and we're just looking for new donators and everything. Today me and Nala are out. We're going to get lunch from the best Indian place in Bolton, rice and free.
Thanks for that. I'm sure that's going to help Free Palestine, just writing a bit of graffiti on the wall. We taking the following for 500 large. Donald Trump's spiritual instruction. Someone's been on the magic mushrooms, haven't he? Free Palestine to avoid hells. Okay. Shocker ever. Stays of the gaff. It's fallen down. Check that out there, Turkish bats. It's no grocery store. 1898, this building's been here since. Then we have St Patrick's RC Church over the road. Looks like it was a girls' school. Let's head into the town centre, see who we can speak to. Right, this is absolutely shocking. I know I expected, you know, Bolton to be a little bit run down, but not in this state of decay. It's like shutting off an apocalypse movie. Big old buildings like this as well. The feds. See what's happening here, eh? Welcome to the futuristic city of Bolton. Check out the townie. There's Jesus on a skateboard there. It's quite a busy high street, this. Let's take a walk down and see if we can speak to anyone. We do have some incredible architecture here in Bolton though. Can you tell me anything about this building, my mate?
Bolton, no.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it?
It's been there a long time, mate.
A long time, you can see that.
Oh,
yeah.
You've got Albert Halls, where they do out gigs, you know, comedians, plays, Albert. You've got Albert Hall through there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, so you've got like a sort of theatre complex?
Oh, yeah, this is through there, mate.
Okay.
See this building here?
This is my first time in Bolton, by the way, so I'm trying to paint a picture. I'm trying to document Bolton as a whole. Here we have Lieutenant Colonel Sir B.A. Dobson, Chevalier de la Légion d'Honneur. 1847 to 1898. He was the mayor of Bolton. Big him up.
Well, Charlie Beach.
Where is he? Charlie's probably in Manchester. How are you, lads? You alright?
He's always in Manchester, isn't he, Charlie?
Yeah. He gets the bus there, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's only at walked in into your...
What's it like here?
Some days it's alright, but others, pretty quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. This is the first time
Is it? Yeah.
I've been to Bolton. Like.
Oh yeah, there's this main drag really.
Yeah.
You know what goes through?
There's a lot of run down buildings, like, isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Man's Crescent. Have you been round there?
What's that? That's quite nice, that, isn't it? Yeah.
They do a lot of filming there,
These have got this fella around it for the score.
And they do a lot of filming in that Le Mans Crescent, for these old series, like, things
Okay.
like that.
These are on the graph here, aren't they, look? All three bears surrounding this one fella. He's probably a mush.
I watch you sometimes on yours,
What's
Billy
your name?
Moore, innit? Brian.
The Stone Roses. Want to say hello, Brian, on camera?
Oh,
Here's
really?
Brian.
Hi, really?
Here's right, Brian.
Oh.
Take it. Have you dyed your hair?
Huh?
Have you dyed your hair?
Yeah, always dime you.
How old are you?
63.
Here's right, lad. Stay young.
I know.
You're looking well for it.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, I'd put you at 25.
Cycling every day.
It's nice.
Oh, all right.
Is that a lucky bike?
No.
Okay, I'll let you off.
Right.
See you later. Ta-da.
Take my rider by my side. Go down the road, Dale. Take my rider by my side.
Bit of blues there, isn't it?
No, by the riverside. Run, you cannot run. Go tell my friend boy Willie Brown. Oh, run, you cannot run. Go tell my friend boy Willie Brown.
Woo!
You can tell him I'm standing at the crossroads, and I believe I am sinking down.
Go on, lads. You enjoyed that. What a voice. What's your name?
I'm Mark Armstrong,
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Wigan.
Welcome to Bolton.
Tar.
How are you, lads?
It's good here, isn't it?
Is this the first time you've been here? Or you're here?
It's about the third.
Okay.
But yeah, I came last week, and
So you get a good reception?
yeah, I don't think many people busk around here.
No.
You're not allowed to use amplifiers,
Okay.
so you just gotta go acoustic. But
You don't need an amplifier with that voice, lad.
that's
Yeah.
no microphone, Mark. That's me.
Okay, nice to meet you. No microphone, Mark.
Cheers. What's your name?
Billy Moore.
Billy. Nice to meet you, Billy.
No microphone, Mark. He had a voice there. He's belting that one out, weren't he? Oh, Dr. Fred Dimbar, was it? I'll just spell his name. Fred Dimbar. Well, Dibner. Robert Gordon, Aberdeen. 5th of July 2019, 5th of July 2004. He's gone shy, he's gone shy. Right, where would you suggest I go then?
Huh?
Apart from home.
Pardon?
I said, where would you suggest I go apart from back home?
Just go home.
Go home, there's nothing to see.
Don't come home. Don't come home. It's shit. It's shit home, bro. It's the same shit every day. You wake up, yeah? You wake up, you do the same shit, and then you go back to sleep.
Groundhog Day.
We're not everywhere from here, innit? We're not around here.
Thank you, appreciate that. No one is ever happy. Where do you live? You wouldn't be happy here, would you? Here's the marketplace. These are the buildings that they preserve. Grade listed. The only advice I've been given is not to come to Bolton. What would you say, lad? Would you say come to Bolton?
No.
Is it a good place to visit?
No, I'm from Bolton, so I'd say I'm born and bred, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a bad place to be, mate.
So there's a balance then. Someone's
Yeah.
saying don't come. You're saying it's not a bad place.
I'd say yeah, it's not a bad place. There's some good places, yeah.
It's like
It's alright if you're from here, yeah.
if you're from here, but if you're not, and then you walk in. Now, to be fair, if you come into the town centre,
Yeah.
or actually just drive into the city alone, you just see the decay and the fucking
I know,
the buildings are falling
it's gone
down.
from what it used to be, yeah. There's
Was
no
it
nightclubs there anyway.
was it a bustle and booming town at one point?
Yeah, it used to be proper kicking. Yeah.
What's your name?
Gaz.
Guys, lovely to meet you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Billy Moore, by the way. Sorry to not introduce myself.
Just looking for some drinks for yourself, mate.
Yeah, lad. Can you give Gary from Bolton?
Yeah.
Thanks for giving me a couple of minutes of your time to
No,
tell me a little bit about this area. So, you were saying if you're not from here,
Yeah, it's I'd fly through it if I were you, if you're not from here, yeah. Carry on going, mate. Don't turn off.
what are the problems or the issues that you've seen day to day in the city centre?
Declining round here is the height in drugs and
Spice.
Yeah, well, spice. Not as much round here, spice. Yeah, more piping, people smoking pipes.
The
and
Bobby
stuff
and the
like
White.
that. Yeah. It's definitely on the rise. Yeah, definitely.
So you'd say that
and
was the
nightlife going downhill. Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying all the clubs are finished.
Yeah, there used to be some mint clubs in this town, I tell you. Yeah, it's just
How old are you now, guys?
47.
Okay, so you're of a certain age. You've similar to myself, so you know what it was like growing up.
Yeah.
Like over the years, have you just seen like a massive decline?
Oh yeah, in this town, mate. Yeah, it used to be a good place to be, mate. Yeah. People used to come from Wales and that to come and see this market.
Yeah.
It used to be well known for its market, Bolton Market.
This is where Peter Kay's from, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm Vernon. Not Vernon. What's he called? Peter Kane, Max and Paddy. What's he called?
Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy McGuinness. He's from Bolton.
Is he from here as
and
well?
Vernon Kane's from here as well. Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, avoid it if you're passing by. Yeah.
So what do you get up to then?
Well, this and that. I'm in a hostel at the minute, a homeless hostel, yeah.
Okay, so have you been on the streets?
I've been on the streets for a couple of years before that, yeah.
He's doing all right now?
Well, not too well really, you know what I mean?
Have you never been to, have you never been to like any recovery meetings?
Well, I have, where I am now in a hostel,
Yeah.
I have a meeting once a week and that where I try and get help and back into homeless.
Any kind of like 12-step meetings or narcotics?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get into, but it's funding, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get
meetings
into.
are free.
Yeah.
NA meetings are free, you know.
I know,
and
that's
you've got
what I need
loads in
to.
Bolton.
Yeah, I need to get into stuff.
I'm going to mention him while I'm on here. There's a kid called Dave, right?
Yeah.
There is a meeting in Bolton. If you ever see this kid, Dave, drag him to a meeting, put him in the front row. He needs fucking help.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what's he called? Dave?
Yeah, right. And hopefully he's from this area. He'll see you.
Right.
This is Gaz. You never know, you might bump into you and you go.
Hey, maybe.
And he's in that hostel round here, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm in that hostel round there as well.
No, he's not. You are. I'm talking to
Oh,
him.
right. I thought you meant Dave was.
So, guys, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, it is.
Lovely to chat with you, mate.
Nice one. Thank you.
You're welcome. This is for YouTube. I've got a channel.
For permission, you just start filming.
I'm not filming, lads. You just walked right into my camera. Behave. You've just walked around and looked at my camera and then asked me a question. What's all that about?
You're filming, mate. Why is that permission?
I don't need permission. I'm in a public place. Why do I need permission? Sorry, mate. I'm not being rude with you.
No, mate, you are. There's a shop there.
Yeah. And it's a public pathway. What's the problem?
Shop there, he's going mad, isn't he?
He's going mad. So why is he going mad? You're not up to date, you are you, with what's going on? You haven't got an idea. Pardon?
My friend doesn't want filming.
Who's your friend? Not filming your friend. Stop going on like it's about you, mate. See you later. Leave it. Nice one. Billy Moore. Share, tag, like, subscribe, all that stuff.
What's the channel called?
Billy Moore. BILLYMOORE. Tune in, subscribe, like, watch it. Can't be asked. Moving on. Get a few weird cats that just bounce over in case you're for filming. What are you doing on a public pathway with your camera out? Do you know that guy in that Turkish shop there, cutting hair, is very disappointed with you for filming outside and interviewing a guy who's willing to, communicate with you? Get the fuck, sausage. I'm getting fed up of people taking ownership of like the sidewalk. Come on, you know the score. He just wanted a bit of attention. Anyway, moving on. Sorry, lovely. I'm just getting a picture of this. Is this your tattoo shop?
No, I work here though.
So yeah, can you tell me anything about it? Is it a good tattoo shop? Is it, what's it called? First edition. This lady claims it's a great tattoo shop. So if you want a tattoo in Bolton, get yourself down. What's your name?
Vic. Vic.
Lovely to meet you, Vic.
Too.
My name's Billy Moore. Appreciate you saying hello and not attacking me.
No worries.
So this is what Vic was talking about, first edition. St. George's, 1847.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to introduce you to David and Laura.
Yeah.
Right, nice to meet you. You're both from Bolton.
Yep.
You're willing to tell me a little bit about what's going on here. But firstly, where did we meet?
We met in Old Course, mate.
Yeah.
An inspirational speech, to be honest with you, mate. Yeah. It was eye-opening.
You actually thought it was a copper?
I did, mate. I did for a second. Yeah, I thought, when you said what you said, yeah, I thought you're a policeman. But when you said Billy Moore, man, it hit home, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, in Old Course, I met you there. I'd not, first time I've been jailed in 10 years. I stayed out of trouble, and yeah.
I hadn't actually been there. I wasn't actually in there as an inmate. I was there.
You came in to give us all the speech.
Did you get anything from it, like?
Do you know what? It was inspirational. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, but obviously you come back to Bolton, it's a shithole, and it triggers all over. I live in the middle of everything.
Yeah, because when you're going to them meetings in the prison, you're obviously willing to change, aren't you, at that time?
Yeah, at the time, yeah, you're right. Yeah, everything is positive in it, and then as soon as you step out that door, mate,
it gets a grip here. It's like it is hard, isn't it? Like Laura, you're younger than David. He's punching. He was saying before.
I'm punching, but yeah.
You're 33.
I'm saying I've been in and out of jail, and I'm saying with drugs, addictions, things like that. And every time I got jail, I'm willing to just go clean, but step out of jail, and then that's the first thing.
Every fibre in your body's screaming, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
You know, right? This is how it is. Like you're in prison, right? You mean well. You want to get out. You pass a lie detector.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna stay clean. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna get myself a new rig out. I'm gonna move away. The minute you're in reception and you get your discharge grant, right?
Drugs.
You know.
Yeah.
Because you've got no power to stop yourself.
Well, no, and there's nothing. What we're coming out to, you get chucked out of jail with nothing, mate. You come,
So you get them like kicked out of prison into society with no home, no roof over your head. Are you both homeless now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I try and keep clean. We try and keep, the best we can, and obviously we're suffering with addiction. But I mean, you mate, Bolton it's just right, mate. You're walking down, these pins on the floor. These people with no one legs, and it's just.
Yeah, I've seen some kid before by the Mackies there.
Yeah, you can walk.
You walk through town, you see.
That's all you see,
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Listen, we want it so much. Want to not be on drugs. Trust me,
There's a way out. So there's a way out. You've seen that. You felt it. You've experienced it.
Yeah, that's at that time, though, mate. And then once you come out to an environment like this, it's hard.
You were saying someone suggested meetings to you, didn't you?
Yeah. So it was my outreach work from Achieve. So I was with him from jail. It was with him until I got actually in Achieve, and he helps a lot. So he actually suggested the NA meetings.
See, them NA meetings, like we always say, don't we? We'll go.
But it's just like,
do you know what that's called? Procrastination.
Is that what it's called?
It's called.
What does that mean?
It means you'll put something off today, for tomorrow when you can do it now.
We do it probation.
It's like someone said to you, yeah, you're desperate for rehab, right, for example. Right, I want rehab, Lord, I want rehab. I need it right now, okay? I want it today. Someone phones you up and go, got your rehab there, you can get there in the afternoon. You'll go, I tell you what, could we go tomorrow?
Well, I tell you what, I'm not being funny, mate. If someone offered me rehab now, mate, if someone offered me rehab, I would go. I would go now, and that's a fact.
I think you need to pick that bag up, sorry.
Mate, this is not your spot, pal. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, mate. You shut me rehab now, and I would go. You know, I would go. But
obviously, going together wouldn't be.
No, well, this is what we're trying to think. No, we're trying in an hostel. We're trying to get in an hostel together. I think.
So he's in probation, so this is just in an hostel. So I said, we'd have to just separate.
But I can't. She's my rock. Without her, I'm as bad as it is. Without her, I'd be off the fucking rail, robbing everybody.
Yeah,
without her, and
you got a little bit of codependency kicking in, which is understandable.
And it's not a drug relationship. We're using drugs in the relationship, but you know, we're trying to not make it.
I've been there, mate. I've done that.
You know what I mean?
It can be a bit toxic at the best of times.
Sometimes
one of you want to stop, one doesn't want to stop.
Yeah. No, you're right. I'm on methadone. I'm coming down off myself, you know, off my own back. I am, you know. So,
and that's it. I admire that. But what I'd suggest both of you do is like go on your separate recovery journeys, and then meet up in the middle.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
trying to do it together.
But then you find out, you know. You go your separate ways, and do you meet back up? That's the fucking thing.
That's the fear you have.
Right? Yeah, that's the fear. Yeah.
Well, if you love each other, you know.
Yeah, of course. 100%.
Do you love him, Laura?
Yeah.
I'm in love.
Well, there you go, lad.
I lost my girlfriend in 2021 to COVID. She died, and I went off the fucking rails a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and I've met up with Laura 11 months ago, and like she changed my life. And you'd probably think, you know, she's not, but she has, because, you know, I'm fucking, you know, up here. It's not a good place up here. But you know what? Meeting you today now, and this, it's like, I think, divine intervention, mate, because. I don't know, I'm going to go back now and fucking have a little think and fucking, you know.
I hope so, lad.
Yeah, but fucking I thought you were pleased.
But I want to say, look, I wish you both well, to be fair, and thanks for your time.
No, you're all right, mate.
I feel for that young couple. I know how hard it is when you're in a codependent relationship. You know, it's quite toxic at the best of times. That chemical romance, you'll leave yourself on bricks. If he goes in rehab and she goes in rehab, they'll both be paranoid. You know, all that fear will kick in, the anxiety. But you know, it's about trust, isn't it? And in reality, you can find it really difficult to trust anyone, especially when you're getting clean and all your feelings come back. And that's what they say. The good news about getting clean is your feelings come back. The bad news about getting clean is your feelings come back. Madness. Here's a Mumber house. This is the hostel. So although the homeless have got, you know, temporary accommodation, Moamba house, Moamba house. Unlocking potential and transforming lives. And opposite Moamba House, you've got the Saliami. You can tell addiction runs right here. Bolton Thai Boxing Club. Okay. My Thai boxing days are well finished. Sandy Holt, the Mad Mohican. I wouldn't like a tip off him. He's the crew, the instructor, the main man. As he was saying before, right, I'm fortunate enough. Yeah, lads, you've dropped the can there, you know. Not picking it up. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go into prisons and, you know, share my experience with inmates, young lads who were struggling with addiction. So they were on the drug-free wing. Doesn't mean you get free drugs, but there is loads of drugs on there. Sometimes the drug-free wing isn't as as free as it should be. Yeah, so I think it's important to carry a message and give people a bit of hope. And maybe something will sink in before they come out into the big bad world and, you know, hit the streets of hard news again. Anyway, let's move on. 1852. Here's Colombo. The sign all straight ahead. So there, straight ahead, you've got the Albert Halls. And this is what this guy was talking about before, this little area. They're quite nice. Looks a little bit like Bristol here. A little nose. Oh yes, I am impressed. Look at this, it's amazing. It's beautiful. Le Mans Crescent. Looks quite nice down here. They threw a bit of money into that. Yeah. Kept it quiet. Looks like they threw a bit of money into that little party, innit? Pardon? They've thrown a little bit of money down here, haven't they?
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have, yeah.
It's a shame they haven't put it around the corner as well, innit?
I know, they should do something.
Yeah. It is quite nice, like. I mean, this building's amazing. I keep bumping into people who, when they're talking to me, they're talking about, oh, the crackheads sit there and the pissheads sit over there. While they start having a joint now, you tell me, I know what the difference is. You know there's withdrawal symptoms that you can have off heroin and the crack, cocaine, psychosis you can get through those other kind of drugs. But the weed, that's just as bad now. It's taking people to their knees. What would you do for money? How much would you spend? Literally. You might be manageable in some of your affairs, but a drug's a drug. Whether it's wet or dry, it'll get you high. Some just take you there to your knees quicker than others. But in the end, they cost you a fortune. That's a fact. One's too many and 1,000's never enough. Anyway, we're back in the strip, as it's called. Check it out. This is Poundland headquarters. They're all having a meeting here over the price of solid rolls. Okay, here's my mate. Oh, you get about you, lad, don't you? I never expected to see you here.
It's not a bad time, this.
Yeah, you've got a kid over there called No Mike Mark. Have you met him?
No, it's called what? No.
No Mike Mark.
No.
He's got a great voice, like.
What? I don't know.
Very blues.
Oh, okay, yeah.
How are you getting on here?
It's all right, you know. I like the fact that it's you can't plug in. They're not allowed.
Yeah, no amplifiers. I was saying.
Yeah, which has its own sort of. It pushes you to see what you can do acoustically.
Stretches those vocal cords, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's good to see you again. So if you've never seen this guy, you always see him in Manchester. Nice to see you in Bolton.
Cheers,
I'm going to introduce you to us, man. Now we've just had a great conversation there, haven't we, off camera? And it was just about the city and the community spirit and like things have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the answer is?
I think it's like people are pitting each other against each other.
Yeah.
Like they've got that, they've got this, or some people are not. You know, everyone. Like I'm not gonna say they're right, they're wrong. Everyone's got their
views and opinions. Yeah.
Like some people, I've got my own wrongs.
Yeah.
Next person from the different, he's probably got his own wrongs.
Yeah.
And then we just don't like before. It was all right. We used to get on with each other. But
now you think there's a lot of politics involved.
A lot of politics and
I've noticed.
A lot of divisive propaganda against each other.
That's it. Propaganda.
You can't. Look, everyone should have the right to their opinion. You know, with illegal immigration and this and that, you can't just shut that down. You can't say, yo, you can't. You're racist. You're racist.
Yeah, and you said that, you understand, there is illegal migration or immigration, and we were talking about, criminal record checks.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was in Thailand and I got arrested, I was in prison, I went to immigration, I got deported, I got told I was banned from ever going back, which is rightly so, you know what I mean? I committed a crime. But like, you know, people can be over here and it can be a bit difficult. There's no background checks, there's no you know, understanding of, you know, what they've been through. You know, they've possibly...
what they're capable of.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
I don't blame people for that.
And that's frightening, isn't it?
It makes sense. It
does.
You know.
So when you put it that way, you know, people go, yeah, well, it does make sense. And you know, I'm of that mindset where, like, okay, let's find out who you are, what you are, where you go, how you're going to benefit
the community.
Yeah. It is what it is. It is. But you know what, Usman? It's a fucking pleasure. And thanks for saying it. Usman's just been telling me this used to be the shopping arcade. It's all closed
that
down.
was the shopping arcade.
Wait, this was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all. If you go inside now, it'll be all like boarded up and.
Okay, so what's this here then?
This used to be Marks and Spencer.
Is that getting regenerated?
No, I don't even think anyone's interested in taking it
No.
over.
It's just had a bit of scaffy on it for it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's dead. It's a dead part of the town centre, isn't it?
Even the nightlife's there. If you
Yeah.
go on that side, Bradshaw Gate.
Yeah.
That used to be.
I know some kid called Gaz was talking before about how the nightlife has just died. It used to be great here back in the day. But yeah, we'll find out what's what when we carry on walking around the city or the town or the fucking village.
Biggest town in Europe.
Do you know what, right, this is, yeah, the biggest town in Europe. I've got to do a little bit more research as I go along. Anyway, let me give you the handshake on the right hand. Take care. This is a nice part of the city. There's a lot of addicts around here, like.
Chris.
Time for a beer.
I'm back in an hour. What's the problem?
The Swan. This cross, similar to the one which stood on this spot from 1486 to 1786, was presented to his native town by George Howard, Member of Parliament for Bolton, 1909. It's like a nice little boozer in it. What's it called? The Old Man and Skive. Cheers, Kate. These look like, you know, a couple of the old clubs that were booming back in the day. Bamboogie. Got a Thai cafe and a takeaway there. Jing Jai now. If I remember rightly, Jai means heart, it's ID. And Jing means real, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that says real heart. Thai cafe and takeaway. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Who the fuck has pulled the bed? All the way around here now, look. Now we've all seen, you know, the symbolic ball sack and cock painted all over the gap. But look at this one. This one's a work of art. Put a lot of effort into that one. That's the Isle Shopping Centre that's been closed down, Crompton Place. The Dragonfly Boozer. Hallifwood. I say Hallifwood. That's a lovely painting on the side of that building. With the whole of Bolton there. You just know this is where all the shite's going to be getting dumped. Chuck it away. Mattresses and everything here. Jimmy's Savile Street. Yeah, I can imagine people to be fucking sleeping in there. Chin up, gangster. Alright, welcome to the urban jungle. Right, that was it for Bolton. There's other areas I can check out. Brightmead, I think that's how you say it. But for now, you know, we'll leave it at that. And once again, thanks for watching and take care. Alright lads, I'm good, you know.